I'm Debbie Howard, and I own DH Marketing Group. In a nutshell, I became the marketing director for a local real estate company out of college, and when they went out of business in 1991, I found myself obviously looking for a job, and a lot of the builders and developers that were with that real estate firm found themselves without a marketing person to do their advertising and marketing. One thing led to another. I was freelancing and brought in a partner who was on the financial end of the business, and we grew Escapade Advertising to a very, very successful small advertising agency, and we were there and we had that for about 18 years. And then in 2009, during the recession, because we were so heavy in the real estate arena, the builders and a lot of the builders and developers literally went out of business, I decided to do things a little bit differently. That recession also shook up everyone, and the old advertising agency formula didn't always fit for everybody. So I decided to use all of my clients and contacts that I had and pull together as a group as they needed, if they needed digital strategy or AdWords or website development, if they needed copywriting, if they needed TV, radio. So I was responsible for all the creative, being a designer by trade, and then would bring in the best and brightest in the different arenas as they needed, and that kind of takes me through today. I would not position us as a digital agency. We are a creative firm, I would say, in group by nature. We really focus on the branding and the creative for our clients. A lot of companies will have a digital firm that they're very comfortable with and they use, and that's fine, but they may be lacking on the creative end. They may need, it's a very noisy world out there in the digital age. So they really need the creative to stand forward. They need a punch. They need those banner ads or that website just to look and feel, to stand out from the crowd, look and feel like not only tell their story, but to, like I said, separate them from all the rest of the noise on the internet. So that's where our creative ability really comes into play. We ended up focusing on senior living because the advertising agency, when you do a lot of new homes and development work, I think you remember, like back in the 90s and early 2000s, active adult housing became very popular, 55 plus communities. And we did a lot of those. We did everything, from the sales center designs to the advertising and the marketing, and we won lots and lots of awards in the Baltimore area for our work. That kind of led into a natural transition into senior living, assisted living, independent living, skilled nursing. It's where someone lives. It's a place to call home. So the independent living and assisted living is quite similar to the 55 plus housing marketing. The skilled nursing is different. That's a lot more clinical. But again, it's just an area that we really enjoy. I think you have to enjoy working and being around old people and telling their story. And it's actually a pure joy to do it. It's just wonderful. I still do have we do have real estate clients, but the senior living is an area that we really like to focus on. Recently, we have a large client in the Baltimore area that is a skilled nursing client, and they wanted to brand their rehabilitation department a little bit differently, because rehabilitation is not somewhere that you have to stay long term. That's something where you come in, you get your rehabilitation, and then you go home. So we had to rebrand that. Different clientele. They're not even residents, or they're actually patients that come in. They make that decision themselves. They may be getting a knee replaced or hip replaced, and they can decide where they want to go to have that rehabilitation. So we hired a local celebrity to become our spokesperson. We've done a lot of television and radio, and tied that brand into the existing brand, and it worked extremely well, and it's going strong. So it's been a lot of fun.